Oh, I'm tilting the camera while I'm going live. Good morning, boys and germs, and welcome to the Daily Crack from the home of CrossFit Westgate. Not down by the river today, not in the van either. It's a Saturday morning here in Melbourne, obviously a Friday night back at home in Ireland, and no matter where you're watching from, good morning or good night, giddy up. Usual story, if you are watching this live right now, hashtag in the comments below live. If you're watching this later on, hashtag in the comments later on. That's Johnny in the background, now away, whoop. One of my coaches, up early this morning doing some PTs and about to teach the first class for the Saturday morning. So anyway, usual routine. This is kind of a series of videos that I've been doing where you can, there's things in your control right now that can help you reach your goal, which doesn't include, you know, having to track your calories or even having to go to a gym. So today, we're going to talk a little bit about nutrition and what you can actually do in each and every meal that can help you get to your goal, regardless of what that goal is. And you'll see by the title, it's add more protein or add protein into every meal. This is hugely important for a number of reasons. Number one, eating a good source of protein is number one going to help the body rebuild and repair. No matter what you do in life, you constantly put stress on your body, which requires recovery afterwards. Also, eating protein will help your hair and nails grow as well. So, to be fit, happy and healthy and to constantly be able to recover, we need a good source of protein. There's other reasons, apart from the well-known ones, for adding protein to your diet. So people were like, well, if I'm bodybuilding or if I'm breaking down muscles to build muscle, definitely I need protein, but surely that shouldn't apply if I'm losing weight. Well, actually, it does, and probably even more so. So consider the sources of protein that you have, like chicken, steak, fish, tuna, sardines, whatever. There's several sources, eggs, milk, Greek yogurt, several sources of protein out there. Now, when you eat food on a daily basis, there's the thermic effect of food in your body, which means that, first of all, the digesting, the chewing, the digesting and the distribution of food requires your body to burn calories. You actually burn more calories from the breakdown of food than you actually do from exercising in the gym. Because I think when you come to the gym, you only train for 1 hour. How many meals do you eat in the day? And this is kind of what we talk about, the metabolism, you know, it's speeding up your metabolism. Speeding up your metabolism. Basically, your body works to break down food. It's energy that's required. So the more often you eat, the more energy you use. Are you with me? Good, happy days. Now, protein, let's just take, for example, a nice big juicy steak, and you think how much texture or consistency or density there is to a steak. Just think about that compared to, we'll say, rice, white rice. So you consume white rice, it's very easily digested, it's kind of low on the FODMAP nutritional index, which means it's very easily digested. Then the fucking steak will be very high. So in the process of eating a steak, your body's going to use a lot of energy in order to break that down. If your body's using a lot of energy to break that down, that means you're using up more calories. Are you with me? You're with me. So let's say you're on a fat loss journey. Limiting the number of calories you eat down to nothing and eating like a squirrel is not top of the pops. Eating solid meals throughout the day, hitting your appropriate calorie target is more optimal. You're going to be burning more calories just by the simple process of eating. All right? So, when you're making a meal, regardless of what the meal is, you make sure there's a certain amount of protein in that meal. I'm going to go through that now in a minute. Hello, Rita. Don't stall. You can come in. Part of the Daily Crack. Oh, yeah. Here's one of my long-standing clients. God knows what she's going to say. Be prepared.
What shit is he spinning today?
Yeah, maggot. So, the most important thing is to get protein into each and every meal, not just on a daily basis, but every single meal have protein in there, because then you're turning your meals into a calorie burning machine. Simple as. How much protein? This is the easiest way to work it out. Your palm. This is old school as fuck. That palm-sized piece of protein in each and every meal. Never mind the fingers, but the palm. For each and every person, for the individual, if it's a child, you can imagine that's a piece of protein is going to be smaller. For a male adult, it's going to be bigger. For a female adult, it's going to be a different size, depending on the size of your fucking hand. This is real old school. But if you're wondering without having to use the scales, or without having to measure, or without having to track, that is your easiest way. Now, what would that be in the morning? Now, if we're considering an egg, I'm going to say the size of my palm will be 2 to 3 eggs, because eggs flatten out when you fry them if you turn them into scrambled egg or whatever it is. Now that would be a Scotch fillet for me if it was a piece of steak. Maybe it's a steak salmon, whatever. You work it out, but you make sure in each and every meal you're getting that good quality protein. Now, I know this is the question I always get asked. Where do I get protein from? Oh, it's very hard to get protein. Listen. The simplest way to figure out what has protein is Google. Get on your fucking phone. It's in your hand anyway. It's in your hand right now. So while you're watching this video, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, Jesus. Get on Google and just type this in. Good quality sources of protein. And see what comes up on that list. Then aim to get that into your diet more. It's that simple. Google these things to find out the information, but make sure you put them into your diet. Okay, so the reasons to add protein into your diet again, walk in. Everyone's afraid to walk in the door when I'm doing a daily crack. The reasons again to eat protein. First of all, it builds and repairs. Secondly, it increases your thermic effect of food. So you're going to burn more calories because you're consuming it and because your body has to break it down. And thirdly, the portion size is the size of your palm in each and every meal throughout the day. It's simple as it. Boys, walk in. Everyone pauses. Now I'm going to spin the camera around so you can see them. Hello, boys. Welcome to the Daily Crack. Hello. So, boys and germs, that's the Daily Crack for today. Eat more protein in each and every meal, regardless of your goal. It's going to do you good. Simple as. And these are the tips that I'm giving to you that will allow you to get results without having to do any of the tracking or the stuff that people are finding tough. But add these things in, you're winning. Giddy up. Happy Saturday or Friday evening.